my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video, we did some miscellaneous quests for the Chanter's board, and then we came back and turned them all in, basically. Today, though, I do want to turn in the Crimson Ores quest, and then I actually want to work on the Urn of Sacred Ashes, and then that should, in theory, help me finish out the Arl of Redcliffe for the Blades. So I feel like we've had a nice little detours for a little bit, but let's try to get back on track. So. Okay, and he is over here. Talk to Sergeant Kylon. Keylon.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Ores. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Wow, 3 gold. I will take that. Thank you. And we were rewarded. For taking out the Crimson Ores. So I'm going to go shopping and then meet you back by the gates. Okay, so I've done a little shopping and cleared out my bags. I thought about changing my party, but I kind of like Liliana, Morrigan, and Wynn. I feel like it's a good setup, at least right now. But we'll see how it goes. So off to the village of Haven, a remote village nestled in the mountains. It's not even marked on most maps. Got a long way to walk. I will no doubt get interrupted. Just Darkspawn? That's it? Alpha. Okay. Seems...
Right ahead.
Oh, thanks, Liliana. How about... Okay. Okay. Oh, the mage is already dead. Dang. We walked right in the middle of a bunch of traps. Okay, I totally failed as a tank today. Hopefully that's not a sign. I don't know, I just love having all those range. It's great. And a million more traps. Oh my gosh, that's a little excessive amount of traps there. Alright, well I looted and took care of all of those traps. I mean, it was ridiculous, to the point to where Morrigan leveled, which was awesome. So now I think maybe we can go to Haven without any further interruptions. Area unlocked, the village of Haven. Right, death roots and sacks and...
As you wish.
all kinds of stuff. Oh, and there's a guard.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
So this is Haven?
What do you want?
Well, I have some questions about Haven.
Ask and be on your way.
How long has Haven been here?
Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home.
Well, who's in charge of the village?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide.
Revered father? I've never heard of this.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
And your traditions are very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Okay, let's see if I can get some more questions of Haven.
Ask and be on your way.
Why haven't I heard of Haven before?
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
Okay, let's see if I can
And perhaps
get...
you should return to the lowlands.
other information. Let's see. Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
Is there a brother Genitivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed. I suggest you seek your brother elsewhere.
What? Yeah, I remember reading it in one of like the chantry histories or hierarchies that the Ferelden and Orlais version of the chantry is run by women. There's brothers who are like researchers, but they're revered mothers, they're not revered fathers. So why do you have a revered father? Priests are supposed to be women.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Okay, that was useless. I would like to explore Haven for a while if you don't mind.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Very well, excuse me.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Yeah, Morgan, it is, but you don't need to tell me in front of the guy. Gosh, thought you were supposed to be a sneaky witch thief. As Alistair would call you. I totally love that. Well, let's look over here before we go inside anywhere. A book. Death of a Templar. Chickens and ox, and he looks a little skinny.
Right.
Well, let's go into the villager house. Just start saving a lot just in case they get really angry with me. Oh, Liliana.
Yes? Yes, of course.
Thank you. I'm so glad I brought you instead of Zivron. All these locked chests would have just mocked me. Oh, a love letter. Great. I need a bunch more of those to turn in. Okay, that was relatively uneventful. Let's talk to this child.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up? Were you down? Chasing rabbits round the town. Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. It is soft, it is warm. It will shelter from the storm. Come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. Dear Bonnie Lynn. Sleeps the peaceful crib within. A mossy stone, a finger bone. No one knows but Lynn alone. Dear Bonnie Lynn. Sleeps the peaceful crib within.
Okay.
Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Well, who are you?
I asked you first.
My name's Edward.
Lowlanders don't belong here.
Yeah.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I bet you're a clever boy. What do you know about Haven?
Haven is Haven. But I have a secret. Do you want to see?
Sure, creepy child. The boy pulls out something from his pocket and shows it to you. A finger bone, bleached white by the sun and polished through constant handling. Where did you get that?
Over by the mountain. It's lucky. I keep it with me. Don't tell anyone, all right?
All right, I'm thoroughly disturbed now. I don't really do creepy children very well. A lovely little lake. Hey, Lily, can you go unlock
You
the
must
crate?
be vastly relieved, Wynne.
Relieved? I do not understand what you mean.
Most your age would spend much of their time preoccupied wondering when they might perish, yet you already know.
Eavesdropping is not considered very polite, dear.
A fortunate thing, then, that I do not consider myself bound by such rules.
In response to your question, I know only that I died once. I do not know how much time I have left, only that it is very little.
That is not so very different than before, surely. You are an old woman.
One who keenly appreciates that our time in this world should be spent doing what is important.
I have always lived by such a philosophy.
How reassuring.
I'm gonna go with those two aren't gonna get along. At all. Just putting it out there. Even though Wynn is kind of possessed, but I don't know. It's one of those things where Connor was possessed, but he was evil. Winnie was possessed, but Wynn is possessed and she's helping me. And then Morgan's mother was kind of possessed, but she was kind of helping us, but I still killed her. I feel like I'm not very consistent with my possession thoughts as Edward. We're kind of flip-floppy. I don't know how I got on that topic.
It's almost too quiet. Something's not right. I can feel it.
Yes, let's refocus. Haven, forget about possessions. It is a little weird. I mean, it's really weird. There's like nobody around.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Another book.
Let's get started.
The Avar's people? Okay.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Okay, let's try again. Let's save before we rob the place in front of the guy. Ooh, antique and leather boots. Oh, a gift! I know exactly who that's for. An antique cameo depicting a beautiful woman with jewels in her hair. The cameo is set in the front of a filigreed golden locket. Huh. And wind leveled. Lovely.
What are you doing? That's private.
Sorry. Oh, I do apologize.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why does everybody tell me that like I don't already know it? Can you tell me a little bit about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
Is this a shop? I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Okay, well, he didn't really have much to sell. Let me save again. Let's see if I can get into this back room. I feel like it's important. You didn't listen, did you? No, I didn't. Because you're clearly hiding something. And again, there are 4 of us and 1 of you, and you're in, like, cloth. Alright, let's see what's so secretive back here. Fancy vase. Oh.
As you like.
Who's that a corpse of? The armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicates that he was
This should be easy enough.
that he was from Redcliffe, one of Arl Aemon's knights. Clearly this village has done very bad things. There's nothing behind the counter to rob. I feel like Edward shouldn't be robbing people.
Warden sends...
Oh my, they're very mad at me now. Okay, there's a cultist mage, cultist reaver. Alright. Let's go after the mage.
No quarter! Show me what you got!
And I keep missing him. What is this thing on me? Misdirection hit can only hit on critical hits, which do normal damage. Great. Got him. Well, that explains a whole lot. There are cults up here. I forgot nail fruits. And I keep forgetting to... I have to manually activate Wynn's, what is it? Sustained ability of haste, because I don't have enough tactic slots for her yet. And I keep forgetting to do that, because I run so much faster. But... they're a cult. Oh no, I don't want to leave. Oh, world map. I don't want to go out that way. That's a... Okay. They're just all in front of us? Just this one guy? The other reason I love that they're all range. It's just great. More cultists. Okay, let's save again.
Let's get started. Let's get started.
Did my quest update by chance? Your activities have angered the villagers of Haven who have attacked you. Defend yourself and get to the bottom of all this. Okay, my quest did update. Well, I killed their shopkeeper, but he attacked me first. But then again, I went into...
It sounds like they are singing the chant in there. Maybe we should have a look.
I don't hear anything. As I was saying, he did attack me first, even though I did go into his secret back room where dead bodies were. Okay, save.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her...
Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Well, I mean, your people aren't very welcoming.
What sort of welcome do you expect when you break into our homes and kill one of us? You see, this is why we do not like visitors. They are not like us. They will do us harm if we let them.
What have you... I'm sorry, I'm just distracted by... The mage's clothes in this game are just hideous. I feel like Morgan got a good look, but everybody else is just... I'm so glad I didn't roll a mage. Okay, what have you done to Brother Genitivi?
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
I don't understand. Protect who? What are you talking about? Okay, there's a mage. So Eric. Oh, he's the father, revered father, who's a mage. I thought they were all... no mages in the chantry, but... Morgan has the death hex now. It's awesome.
Be careful! Show me what you got!
It's a good day.
Yeah, it is a good day. We killed a bunch of cultists, but I don't understand why. Cultist medallion, a very large bronze disc bearing the symbol of Andraste. But is it a cult of Andraste? Burying the dogs everywhere. The dogs. Okay, that's brick wall. What's over here first? Whoa, whoa, we're running so fast I can't keep up. Okay, and then Lily. My dear friend. Master Lockpicker. I think I got a Master Trap Undoer achievement. Did I mention that before? I can't remember. My brain is just not functioning well today. Hence the reason I keep checking for anything else. It's a lovely chantry. I love. Oh, they did stained glass, but they're the same. Okay. Oh, a library. And Brother Genitivi. Well, let's talk to him first.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it.
Brother Genitivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Are you alright?
What do you think? Weeks of scant food and water, the torture. Oh, I've never felt better.
Oh, well. I wouldn't be this sarcastic. I didn't realize I was being sarcastic. Really? I feel like I lost my train of thought.
No. I apologize. I shouldn't be rude. You're here to help. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Morgan, can you do anything?
The leg is wounded, but that will heal in time. The foot may have to come off.
I thought you might say that. But if the foot goes, it goes. There are more important things than an old man's feet. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
Okay. How do you know it's just up that mountain?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
But how are you gonna walk? Are you sure you can even make this journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Okay, let's talk to him first. Let me ask you some questions, good sir.
All right. What is on your mind?
Do you know about the knights who were sent to look for you?
Yes, of course. How could I forget? Iric said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men.
Well, Eric's not going to be bothering anyone else for a while.
Good. Iric and his fellows were a blemish in the Maker's sight. If the Maker would even deign to look upon this world, that is. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we?
Haven is a little odd, isn't it? That's an understatement.
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
Why does Haven have revered fathers?
I do not know. When the chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the chantry and so have no knowledge of the chantry's rules.
What do you know about Haven and its people?
They call themselves the disciples of Andraste, and they are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she were still alive.
Is that even possible?
I'm old enough to know that anything is possible, child. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
What were the villagers doing with you?
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
Perhaps they were planning to place a fake genitavi in Denerim?
How do you know?
Well, there was an imposter Waylon at your house.
An imposter? What happened to the real Waylon?
I'm sorry to tell you, but he's dead. I found his body stuffed in a box. That's just mean.
Oh, poor Waylon. I should never have dragged you into this. Maker take you into his hands, my boy.
There will be time to grieve later.
He believed in me, even when I lost faith in myself. I will honor his memory. Was there something else you wanted to say?
Okay,
All
answer
right.
more questions.
What is on your mind?
Do you think the ashes will cure Arl Eamon?
Cure Arl Eamon. Is the Arl sick? What happened?
Well, he was poisoned on Logain's orders.
Logain? Why? Oh, I have been so occupied with the urn. I've missed so much.
Yeah.
I certainly hope the ashes will save him. The legends speak of their miraculous powers. There are many stories of pilgrims being healed, the blind seeing, and the lame dancing in joy. Perhaps it is Andraste that does this. Perhaps it is belief itself. By believing the ashes are magical, you make them so.
I suppose that's possible. I mean, I don't think Edward's... I think, again, he's too practical to think otherwise.
Anyway, that can be discussed once we actually have the ashes, and the Arl is better.
Okay.
So run along and get that medallion, then.
Okay, this is the medallion you're talking about.
That is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
And then, I already did this, so... Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
I really think you should return to Denerim.
This has been my life's work. To have come this far, only to have to turn back. I couldn't bear it.
You cannot deny him this. We would never have found this place without him.
Yeah, he can see it when he's well and there's no one out to kill him.
I suppose you're right. I would never forgive myself if something more happened to him. I think it's best that you return to Denerim, brother. I'm sorry.
Very well. Since you will not let me help, I will return to my home in Denerim. But first, the medallion. It is not a solid piece of bronze. It can be manipulated like so. And there, a key to open the way.
How did you know how to do that?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain.
And what do I do with this?
There should be a place to insert the medallion. An indentation of some sort, perhaps?
You mean you don't actually know? Well, that should be easy enough to find, I think.
If you find the urn, you will return to Denerim to tell me about it, won't you? I would dearly love to hear about it. Make a smile fortune on you, young one.
How is he gonna get back? His leg is like broken or something, right? I don't know why we're loading. I didn't want to go anywhere. I wasn't done exploring. Oh, dang it. There was a chest in there I needed to open. Alright, you found Brother Genitivi. The villagers of Haven captured him when he arrived in search of the urn. He has determined the urn's location to be in the mountains nearby, held within an old temple built to protect it. You found Brother Genitivi. Okay, that's basically the same thing. He is showing you how to use Eric's medallion to open the door to the hidden temple where he thinks the urn of sacred ashes might be found. Okay, well this is what I think is a pretty good stopping point for today. Tomorrow we'll pick up here and I guess explore the ruined temple. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Origins video.